Another day in what we're called? Langanog.
Langanog. Llanganog.
Langanog.
Or just Wales.
Yeah, there you go.
Just call it Wales. Good morning. So we are off today to Revolution Bike Park. Todd's come with me for the day. Todd, a lot of the subscribers have been asking how you are. How are you getting on?
Not too bad, healed up quite well.
Do you want to show me teeth?
What teeth? Should
So,
be
yeah.
getting some fake ones soon.
Should have some fakies within a week, hopefully, 2 weeks. Fingers crossed. So we've got, can hear TJ in the background just constantly giving Giafton an abuse on the microphone.
Hope Tech, I think.
Loving that.
26-inch wheels. GF is on today.
We've got like 20 minutes left to practice, but instead of walking up and getting this bottom section, I think I'm going to go around the pits and try and find some interesting stuff to show you. You'll see loads of the riding stuff anyway, just on Instagram and whatever. So let's see what we can find that's interesting. Meg White,
Hello.
how are you?
Good, nice to see you again.
And you? Let's just have a look at your leg. I've not been a perv.
Yeah, a bit of a damaged wrist and yeah, I had a bit of lie down this morning in practice.
Yeah.
We had a bit of rain come in, which wasn't planned, so went up for a run and what was dry yesterday is now a bit greasy again, so yeah, just went in full pelt and had a bit of a lie down, but
Do you think you're going to be able to race?
we'll give it a go. I went to the medic and they seem to think I've fractured something in my wrist, but
Painkillers?
taking a load of painkillers, bit of ice, and hopefully we can just hang on for 2 more runs.
Yeah.
It's a really good track and I feel fast on it. Like, I only live down the road, so I ride it quite a lot. I know what it's like when it's wet, so I think I've got an advantage, but that's what, isn't it? It's the joy of racing.
Yeah.
You crash, you break yourself.
How's the new proof?
Really good. It's
Enjoying it?
yeah, I'm on the new descent now, so I've
Yeah.
done 2 races on it, and yeah, really good. Like, came 3rd at the last one, which was good. But yeah, amazing. Had a week in the Alps on it as well. It's just
With Ad?
really good. Yeah, with Ad as well. We went.
Still going strong?
What, as a couple or as riders?
the royal couple.
Yes, we're still going strong.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
he
good
looks
to
after
hear.
me. He's doing a brew run right now for me.
Is he?
He is. He's well trained.
Brilliant.
He's well trained.
Oh, ace, I'll get him in a bit. I'll soon get him on here. So we're at the Madison tent again. It's not really a tent, is it? Let's call it a tent.
Village.
Yeah, yeah. So this is an old mate, Rob Jarman. Now, Rob, I don't know if I could explain about your life quickly. You were an amazing racer, the bloke who bounced more than anyone I've ever met. But he did probably, can we say, too much bouncing in the end?
Quite a bit, yeah.
Explain about your history, kind of briefly, what happened in your racing and stuff.
Well, I started racing in the mid '90s as a junior. Got into downhill. Raced for a British team at the World Champs in '99, and then I started racing as an elite. Had a couple of years doing the World Cups. I loved it, and I kind of got a bit burnt out as a young lad and didn't really know what to do. So then I was still involved in cycling, but then I started working for the British team in MBUK and a couple of magazines, and then I got into doing stunt work in TV and film, and I've been doing
in
that.
some big films, haven't you?
Yeah.
Can you remember which ones?
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I did some I think it was the last Batman, X-Men, Warhorse, Captain America, bits pieces like that. Did that more early days, and then did more TV afterwards. So.
You started off as a stairman, I think. I remember you telling me back in the day. Was that right?
What, Stairfalls?
Yeah.
No, my first job was casualty. Really, I smashed a lorry into. T-boned a Jaguar and then head on into a skip, and then I went on to do more films. I was on long runs on films, so I was away quite a bit doing that, and then I found TV was more suited to
Yeah.
me, so.
And you I mean, you were still riding, and you still
still doing
Who
bits.
was your
Yeah.
sponsor?
I was with Burghouse.
That's
so
right.
like,
Yeah.
they had like an athlete scheme, so I was riding and climbing and doing all sorts of Burghouse and testing kit, and still riding a lot. I've not been riding much recently, but and then I did 10 years of TV and film work, and then I just had too many bangs on the head, and my doctor said, I think you need a bit of time out.
Yeah.
So 3 years ago I stopped and figured out what I was going to do, and then last year Will rang me up and said, do you want to get back involved with the bikes again? So I'm been doing the World Cups with these guys.
So Will is like Will Longdon, is obviously ex-amazing racer, MBUK and all that back in the day, and he's team manager.
Yeah.
How about you, Buzz, working with him?
Yeah, it's great, and the guys it's good working for boys that are absolutely going for it as well.
Got some average speed riders on the team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, we're just all mucking, and it's a great team feeling. Actually, it feels it's a proper professional setup and something, and these guys are achieving things that I could only dream of when I was racing. So it's nice to be part of being successful, really. And we all just muck in and do whatever we can. So driving this to the races and cooking and timing and filming, and so Will's team dad and I'm team mum kind of thing. So, but no, it's good, it's great, and I've started doing a bit of stunt work again in between.
Oh,
so,
have you?
Yeah, so I'm back doing bits and pieces. So I'm feeling all right, feeling good again.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it. And this is like a 4-month season, so it gives me the time in between and afterwards to do a bit more. So yeah, no, it's all right.
I can't really say good luck to you. I can say good luck to the team. Today, and awesome to see you again.
Yeah,
mate.
you too.
Really nice. We had some great times in the old days, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. No, every time I only come. Well, I've not actually raced at Revolution, but just coming back to this area reminds me of coming here with my dad and that when I was racing when I was younger. But it's amazing how many faces there are still here, still loving it, which is great to see. I'm surprised, really.
Mr. Walker here.
Hey up.
Sure, you've grown since I last seen you.
Probably, yeah. I have little growth spurts here and there, but.
So the last time we did Summit, do you remember I did that video of you at Fort William when you won the juniors, did you?
Yeah, I remember that. So that was 2017. I remember the last time we spoke was maybe at Ice Bike Show.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe was it the winter of 2018
Yeah,
so it's been a while.
Yeah, bloody hell, and I'd say you've come on a bit since then.
Yeah, definitely. I think naturally you get bigger and stronger, and you just get better every year anyway.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's been good. I kind of found my feet in the elite field the last couple of years, and feel comfy, I feel like I'm riding well, and just ticking the boxes, I guess, every week, and just trying to learn and do my best.
Fellow Shropshireite, I will say, lives up the road from me, and it's awesome when you're watching the World Cup to think not only you're British, you're from like our county. Which is even
that's
better.
pretty cool. Yeah, I mean it's a good scene. It's a really good scene. Like, mountain biking's huge in Shropshire, and there's a lot of pro riders local, which I think it helps bring young riders through. And I guess when I was in school, not many people rode mountain bikes, but I think there's a lot of lads and girls locally now that are in school that ride mountain bikes. So it's cool to see the growth and the progression, and it's cool.
So we're like an hour away from, for you, from home. Do you stay at home when you're racing here?
Here, this weekend I've stayed at home, just because it was a bit miserable yesterday, and it's nice just to go home and have a nice shower and stay in your own bed and stuff. But usually we're a bit further away. Even if we're racing kind of South Shropshire, maybe it's just over an hour, I'll just stay in the camper just because it's a little bit easier. And it's quite nice, to be fair, to come to the national races and see people and see faces you don't actually get to see that often. We've been on the World Cup circuit kind of thing, so it's nice.
Mr. Hart is here.
Yeah, he is.
How are you?
Good. Yeah, just another day in what we're called? Langanog.
Langanog. Clan. Clanganog.
Langanog.
Or just Wales.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's call it Wales. Now, nothing to do with the racing, so we won't say what it is, but I've just seen your reg plate.
Yeah.
And he's got my old reg plate that says mountain biking on it, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it must have been through a couple of people.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who I bought it off. So
No, I
small
can't.
world.
I think I sold it to Stu. I can't remember. But yeah, it's quite cool to think that it's finally gone to you,
no,
actually.
It's good, isn't it? Looks smart over there.
So
you can look, because you can't really clone it, can you?
You're going to do it now, though,
I
aren't you?
bottled the space in, didn't I?
Yeah.
So
Is
you'd
that-
have to move the first one to the right of it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then just glue the plate on.
That's right.
That's what you do.
I
So,
need to do it.
how's it going here?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, yesterday was difficult because I don't mean to sound like a dick, but the level of riding is not very high, so there's a lot of red flags and there's a lot of riders, so it's really hard for us to get a clean run in. So I got 3 clean runs in out of 8 runs yesterday.
Yeah.
But by the end of the day, I had a good run. So
Do you get quite frustrated when that happens?
well, I do, because there's not really anywhere nice to stop. So you can, and it's only short, so it just ruins a good run. It's the same. It's not the same for everyone, but everybody's got to get down, I guess. Like gone are the days where you needed 20 points to come and do a national or a national champs. So it just is what it is. I try and just accept it, but it's quite hard when you're just catching people.
Yeah. So where have you been staying when you've been in Llanganog?
I was just in a cottage opposite the new inn.
Oh, were you?
And usually I'd have the camper here, but I've left my camper out in Italy because I'm flying back there next week for the next World Cup, so I never really stay in accommodation. It's been quite nice.
Yeah, I bet it has.
And we're here till...
It's because you're down to earth.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not up your own arse like a lot of people.
And we're here till Tuesday as well, because Madison have an experience day here.
Yeah,
so
right,
we'll be
okay.
here for that, and then get away home and fly out to Italy.
Okay.
So we're with my old mate here, Jamie from Wide Open Magazine.
How you doing?
Alright. Belly comp.
What's happening, Jim? What's going on? Why are you here?
I'm here because of our rider. I was going to say our rider then, it's not our rider, my mate basically.
Your mate, yeah.
Who's meant to be riding cross country and ended up riding downhill.
Yeah, from
last
Ride
minute.
Southern Spain, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Cool.
But I've talked to you obviously about Wide Open and about the magazine and stuff, but I've never talked to you about your race team. Tell us about your race team.
It's a race team. So we I don't know why we did it. Like years ago, we were just went completely mental and decided we wanted to start a race team for some reason because we didn't have enough to do. So it's been going for years now. We have downhill enduro riders, team up with a few sponsors. Like Nuke Proof's been with us since day one. Like, it's a typical thing. I was sat there emailing people going, oh, will you sponsor us please? And Will Longdon was working there at the time and he was like, nah, piss off. And then the other guy was like, try him again. I messaged him again and they were like, oh, actually, yeah, go for it. Just 2 o'clock in the morning email. And then we've had that relationship with them for years, so they ride Nuke Proof bikes.
Brilliant.
And it's been good, yeah, it's cool. It just kind of, loads of people say to us, you shouldn't do a race team, it's a waste of time, but actually it's a really good way to work with loads of brands, really good way to like meet people, like riders, and like I probably wouldn't see you if I wasn't here at a race, and ride all these cool tracks and just work with loads of people. It's cool, and it's sort of our way of...
What are the brands? What are the brands that you got on board?
Oh my god, there's loads. What else we got? Goodyear tyres, Stan's rims, Juice Lubes, Nuke Proof, X-Force goggles, Nuke Proof clothing.
Fibrax?
Fibrax, yeah, from Wrexham, North Wales, What's that? Cameraman says fun. I can't tell without looking at it. Fun components, yeah, loads of them basically.
Yeah.
Go on the website and it says them all. But
do you know I ran a team once?
I do know that. It was another magazine team, if I'm not mistaken, the Dirt team.
Yeah.
Who were your riders?
Dave Smith, who's probably here racing today, I should imagine, and a lad called Snipe, Sean Wilson, who doesn't ride
remember he was
anymore.
on Sprung or so, wasn't he?
Yeah, and it was basically us three.
Sick. Why do you not do it anymore? Pin TV team?
I just don't have the time. I do so much. I don't know how you do all the things.
I don't really. Big Dave normally runs the team.
Yeah,
but
I would like to.
He's at Ben Baker's wedding, if you know Ben Baker. So I've had to do a bit more this weekend rather than just hanging around.
Sam?
Lewis helps behind the camera.
Yes, we all know Lewis.
Lewis, he's behind the camera.
Hello.
There's Todd. But yeah, it's good fun. It just means we can like. I always think it sucks if you're like sat there just kind of looking at stuff, talking about it, kind of like leeching off it a little bit. Whereas we're actually kind of paying race entries and racing and being part of it, like you guys do as well. Like being part of it, and actually, when we turn up and when we write, sing, and moan about something, we've been there and been on track and done it.
Do you having a team with a magazine? Do you find it? Website magazine, same sort of thing. Is there such thing as magazines anymore?
I think, someone does. MBR does, I think, and MBUK, yeah.
Do you find it difficult that you've got to work with the brands for your team, and then you've got to sort of remain unbiased when you're doing reviews and stuff like that?
I think it's not difficult if you like put the right structures in place.
Yeah.
Like it's probably easier for us because we've got a few more people. So like Lewis will test stuff and Ben Plenge will test stuff, but they're not on the race team.
Yeah.
So like the riders on the race team are here to like help promote the brands that sponsor them. If something's shit, they're not going to say it's not shit.
Yeah.
But like they have that relationship. Whereas the website guys are separate.
Yeah.
So it does. Yeah.
Oh,
you have to just give people jobs and they do that. And if anyone asks, you've just got to be honest and just tell them exactly what the product is, how it works. Yeah.
Sam?
Yeah.
All right.
I think. Yeah. Was that a boring interview or an interesting interview?
It was interesting. Thank you very much.
When's the Pin TV team happening? Riding Stanton bikes.
Should do, shouldn't I? Well, it sort of is, isn't it? In a way, there's me and Sonny, and then there's Andy, rides Southern Spain, and his mate Darren Evans, who's absolute hauler.
Flat out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all part of like a big collaboration, really.
Yo.
How are you doing?
Yeah, all good, thanks. You?
Yeah, all right. How has it obviously just come down? How long ago? 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago. Still pretty out of breath.
Straight on the turbo trainer.
Straight on the turbo, spin my legs.
Is this to spin the lactic out?
Yeah. So basically, when you do a run, your just legs are pumped full of lactate.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to try and flush them out.
Yeah.
And basically be fresher for the next run.
Right, got you.
So if you went straight into your next run without no warm up or no cool down, yeah.
Okay.
Your legs would be just pumped right up and you'd be not as efficient.
And how did you get on then in your seeding run?
Yeah, pretty good I think. I think I'm second at the minute, maybe someone's just beat me now. Yeah, it's a pretty good run, smooth. Track's quite funny really because it's really slippy, but it's drying up slowly throughout the day, so it's going to be a bit of a gamble come race run I think.
Yeah. Well, you've been doing all right, haven't you?
Yeah, no, it's been going well.
Right.
Yeah.
You picked up your pace since that time I come on road. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's it.
And then the next day I like snapped my foot off basically.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, a bit different to then.
Yeah. So how's things going with the Atherton, with the race team and the bikes? And
yeah, it's going really well. Yeah, it's been a massive learning curve for me. I think. Like before this, I never really paid too much attention about like all the fine details, but yeah, now it's made me learn literally everything.
Reach.
It's really,
BB drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Back end length. Yeah. There's so
really,
much to it, isn't there? Yeah.
It's been a really good learning curve. Really.
And how one little change to one bit affects the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like if you change anything in the front, it changes your weight. Like over the back wheel, so it's really interesting.
Have you got as much feedback into developing these bikes as everybody else? I'm guessing you have.
Yeah, pretty much, but to be honest, I think my knowledge compared to someone like G's is a lot less because I've done it for a lot less time really. So yeah, I just sort of leave the big changes to them guys because I wouldn't be confident enough in saying I want this to be this and if it actually works. So.
Right, I've got you.
But no, it's been really interesting and yeah, it's been good.
And have you been at the bike park, W Bike Park much?
Yeah, we've done quite a few runs there, so yeah, it's good fun there.
Yeah, I went yesterday and just found it a bit easy, really.
Easy?
Yeah, you know, that slab. I was thinking of going down the slab on the hardtail next just to make it a bit
slab
tougher.
Isn't that slippy, is it?
Right, so I've joined my old mucker G here. This is the day after W Bike Park where I've been riding with your bro.
Big man.
I was going to say riding with your sister, but that's not happening at the moment,
No,
is it? No. She was there?
Yeah, not riding.
No. Does it upset all of you when stuff like that happens?
Yeah, of course. Little sister, innit? No one wants to see the little sis bust.
No.
But she's tough. She'll be right.
How's the bike going here, the new bike?
It's good. The bike's feeling good, Still a lot of setup. We're changing different things each race. And you can get to a certain level with the setup testing, but you need to do races to get like that final bit, you know?
Yeah. And how are you and yourself?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, not bad. Feeling alright this weekend. The track's super tight, you've just got to be like absolutely online, charging.
Have you done a lot of tyre changing with the changing conditions?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah, I've stayed on dries all weekend.
Yeah?
It's a tricky one here because it is super slippery, but it's not mud, it's like this hard packed slippery rock, so
yeah,
you've got to kind of be on top of the surface rather than digging into it.
Yeah. And are we going to see you out for a drink at any time in Shrewsbury, like the old days?
Yes, mate.
Yeah? Is that the off season, obviously, though, isn't it?
Keen.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm out in Shrewsbury a bit.
Okay, alright.
How about you? Will you be out?
Oh, well, if you're there, we could join, can't we?
Good man.
Yeah,
I
all
look
right.
forward to it.
Well, good luck on your main run.
Cheers, Jim.
And have it for Shrewsbury.
Thanks, mate.
How are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Hold
on, I'm getting told off for me, after you.
I see you've got. I was sat here a minute ago with Meg. Well, and I did exactly the same, and I zoomed down to dirt on her leg, and is this a couples thing?
Must be, yeah. You know, we're trendsetters, and right, Les, yeah, we're trying to. Yeah, I just want to be like her, you know. So I thought I'd have a lay down too.
So where did you have a lie down in the track?
Yeah, just in the middle section, just to give it a bit too much beans and a tight left-hander and push the front. But I mean, you know, it's almost giving me confidence looking at my times. So yeah, we're feeling good for
How
finals.
much have you lost? How much have you?
I don't know off the top of my head, but 6th or 7th. But in terms of what the crash cost me, I think we might do all right.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
And
obviously got to stay on the bugger, but yeah.
You've been riding much over our way or
a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I prefer it up north.
Yeah,
yeah. Lakes through and through, but no, obviously being with Meg, we spend a lot of time down here. So yeah, I've been sneaking out into North Wales a bit and that. Yet to come down your part, neck of the woods. To.
Well, I've recently done this vlog with Ben Caffro.
Where
I interview and ride with him, and you're one of the ones on my list.
Right,
so would you be up for that?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right then, well let's get it done.
I'll show you some nasty stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to come up your way, and as long as it's not too nasty.
No, you'll survive.
I did Dubby Bike Park yesterday, and that's
yeah, no, it's good there.
I spent the day pretty terrified.
No, it is. Yeah, no, it's cool to see it's finally open.
Yeah,
obviously, we've done a few days there last year in the off season, and that with G and Dan and everyone.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's great to have another venue to go to.
Yeah. What's your go-to bike park then, if you go somewhere?
Revolution, really. Yeah. This is where we come. Obviously, it's shit hot here. I love it here, and there's great variation. And yeah, no, I just like it here. It's easy to get to. Tracks are good, and yeah, there's a bit of everything.
Tell us about Go On Girls, or Go On, however you say
it. Go On Girls is going great at the moment. We're just releasing a new album.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say, so that just came.
What is it? What's it all about?
Well, it started me and Mark just riding bikes and just like putting little videos on Instagram and then showing what we're doing, being our usual slightly silly, stupid selves. And it was received pretty well, so we just kept doing it, and then now it's pretty much just us riding bikes and like following like the stuff we get up to, and yeah.
And tell us, for those who don't know, tell us about your awesome results at EWS so far this year. You can't do well and not be complimented.
So Bex did a few years as a privateer. She worked her bum off.
Yeah.
And she made it onto our this factory team for enduro racing. That was incredible. And then this year she got her first podium.
Yeah, I know. Amazing.
And then she broke her ribs.
Well done.
And then she broke her ribs. And,
but she's still 5th in the overall.
I know,
missing 2 rounds.
That's incredible, isn't it?
I'm getting hot.
Yeah.
I don't like being talked about.
So it's your turn now.
My turn, alright. Martha G. I don't know what to say that.
Martha, who's wheelies and stuff on your Instagram, it's embarrassing for me because I see it and I'm like,
it's embarrassing for a lot of people. Mark's really mastered wheelies, the back wheel.
I remember I first saw you doing that one-handed doing where you grab a pole and go around it, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to be able to do that.
She's got manuals on lock now.
Yeah.
She can
loves back wheel.
Wow.
Yeah. Martha G is probably like, Marth's been doing similar to what I've been doing, but she's like getting really handy on the old camera lately, aren't you, Marth?
Yeah. I'm a videographer nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm not as good at the bike riding anymore, so I just stick behind the lens.
That's not what I was actually saying, but I feel like that's what Marth wants to say. So she's putting it out there to the world. But most of the point, let's talk about this one here.
Go on then.
Chloe T with a cup of tea.
Chloe Taylor likes to drink tea. When did you start BMX?
So you're the only one racing here, aren't you?
Yeah, I started racing BMX when I was like 4.
Yeah.
So raced that right up until I was like 18.
And
like,
she was multiple national champion. So that's why she's here this weekend, is to get another national champ title to the
So you're crap at jumps then, obviously.
Yeah, really bad. Actually, yeah, really that's bad. Probably my worst feature, actually. No, we've got a little Chloe's jump school going on because I'm pretty bad at jumps.
I'm terrible at jumps.
And
welcome to Chloe's.
Yeah, come to.
Yeah. I did Dovey Bike Park yesterday, and it made me really realise how bad at jumps I am.
It don't come cheap, like.
No.
Oh, she charges a rate.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you come down fastest today in Seething, haven't you?
Yeah, in Seething. Pretty clean run.
And you've never done a downhill before?
I've done downhill.
You've done downhill?
Yeah.
Right.
She's on an enduro
I'm on my
bike.
enduro
Yeah.
bike, so that's pretty cool.
Big up
Is
the
it?
That's ace.
No? Already? Yeah, no it is. Do you not think that's... Oh god, here we go again.
Just cut me out.
Yeah, so on the enduro bike, I've got a downhill bike, but I haven't rode it in a while, so I feel pretty comfortable on the enduro bike.
Okay.
Crosses over well for going racing EWS.
Yeah, and the stuff that we have to ride at EWS is some crazy stuff. So it's nothing that it hasn't done before.
Gnarlier than a lot of downhills, probably.
Yeah,
for sure.
I can imagine.
For sure. It's just on the downhill, you're like, you see in the track quite a lot of times, and you're like, you want to go faster on bits, and the bike will limit at some point. But I mean, it's not limiting you today.
No.
But, well, good luck in your main run.
Thank you.
Yeah. And are you a racer as well?
Yeah, I dabble.
Dabble.
Abby dabble.
Abby dabbles. No, I doing the full EWS this year.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So you're all proper riders then? I mean,
Oh,
just
yeah,
to
we're
say
the
you're
real
doing
deal.
EWS is
We're
like
the
it's
real deal.
nothing. And EWS is like full on, you know, I've only done one and it was
I'm
Scotland.
doing a full
so-
service.
And it was an effort.
Yeah, I need to do
You're
one.
tired at the end, like,
Yeah.
and after a season.
Yeah.
That's the difference as well. Doing one EWS is like, oh, it's a nice experience. You go on holiday, maybe go to somewhere like Madeira. But then if you do like all 8 of them, it's quite full on.
Yeah,
Really full
I can
on.
imagine. Caught up with Tim Ponting, old mate, amazing rider from back in the day. For those of you who didn't know, how are you getting on so far in timed practice?
Yeah, good. Season went well.
Yeah.
Fastest at the moment in the older vets class.
Yeah.
So battling with Will Longdon, obviously another old school rider, Mark Wakeman. So yeah, good battle between all three of us.
Yeah.
See what happens in race run.
So for those of you who don't know and didn't see him, you were in the Southern Championships one, weren't you? Our vlog. British champion from back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day, 20 years ago, yeah.
Elite British champion. Everyone used to look up to him, especially for his massive motocross style jumps.
Always good jumps back then.
Yeah. So how are you getting on with this track?
I love it, yeah. It's been, I think we had a bit of rain on Friday, which actually helped it. Saturday practice was carnage in the morning, but then it got tacky. It's pretty greasy still, but it's it's good.
Yeah.
It's full on, top to bottom. So it's really good.
Tell the subscribers about this kit and the bike and everything.
Well, I thought it's going to be my last year racing downhill, and it was 20 years ago. So spoke to Orange and to see if they wanted to do a 99 replica on their new 329. Which they did and done an amazing job on it. So I've still got the original jerseys.
Yeah.
Still the same jerseys.
God, it brings back so many memories.
And yeah, I just thought I'd do a retro year of racing the old kit and the old style bike. Love it.
I hope you like this vlog. I hope you enjoyed our content from the British Downhill Champs over at Llanganog. It's been great. It's been great to see that the British downhill series is still super strong. Don't forget, give us a like, give us a subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Check out the description for all the merchandise. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep it pinned.